look, this is easy, okay? This is easy fix. I'm only doing this so that people know what to do, alright? So when you're doing, like, let's say a franchise, online, offline, whatever, from time to time, your team will, for some reason, not have some of the starters in. And reading through Reddit, I found someone's comment, and they suggested to do this, but maybe not everyone knows exactly how to do it. So, look, it's easy. You go, let me give you an example, okay? So the depth chart here, my last game, is a fantasy draft. It might happen more for fantasy. I've only encountered it once before with a regular team. But so as you can see, it's a fantasy draft, but I still have Christian McCaffrey on the Panthers, and he's my starter, right? He's my starter, and then I have these other guys, scrubs, right? He's not injured, because if I go to my injury report, you can see he's not on here. It just got this guy, okay? Which he's a pretty good player, and I still, luckily he's only out for a little bit. But it's not the point. The point here is that Christian McCaffrey was not on the field at all in my last game, and the only way I could get him on the field was by tiring out my second string and moving McCaffrey to the second string, so that when my other guy was tired, McCaffrey would come in, and that's not, you can't do that all game. It's stupid. So what you do is you go to manage staff, then you go to formation subs. Alright, so now that you're in formation subs, this is going to take a little bit, and hopefully this works the way it did before. But alright, you choose a formation, right? So in the formation here I have Christian McCaffrey in all these formations, alright? But it looks like you're going to have to change him, or whoever you're subbing out. So usually it's a position player, not like a wide receiver, skill position player, like a wide receiver, running back. On the defensive side too, it can happen. But the best way to do it is, let's say I want Christian McCaffrey to be in the in I form close, right? So I want him here. So in the other ones, I'm going to switch out McCaffrey for my second string. Okay? So it's not ideal because you're going to have this other guy potentially come be his replacement for most of the game. And you're giving it, like, if you check it out, you're giving up a lot of overall. But then you have to go through each and every one. So he's in that one. In the shotgun, this one sucks. So where's he at? There he is. I'm going to keep him here. Take him out of here. You have to switch him up. So in this one, he's the running back. gonna switch him out of this one. I'm looking for 22. There he is. I don't know why it's like this. Like, it doesn't make any sense why Madden would make you have to go through these, jump through hoops to do all this. But hey, you know, I'm dumb enough to buy their game every year or every other year. Let's see. Okay, looks alright. Now for the next one, the single back. So in the single back formation, I'm trying to look to see. Yeah, McCaffrey is the one back there each time. Should work. Just as long as he's not in wide receiver, because then I think it tends to make the game think that he's in two positions at once, and he doesn't show up on the field for some reason. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why the game's like this. It really doesn't make any sense. Alright, perfect. Alright, so it looks like he's good. So I'm going to head back. I wish I could have shown you my last game. I was using Cordell Patterson as my running back. And again, that's not ideal. Alright, let's clear some of these notifications. I can't advance the week. I'm not the franchise owner guy. But I do want to try to show you what I mean by this now. Don't mind me, just showing you my fantasy team. Not that good, to be honest. They're alright. Got some decent players on there. But, man, it really made me upset because there's no reason that he shouldn't have been on the field for once in a while. But I had to make do with what I had, and I still won. So there we go. Okay, now let's take a look here. I want to see if I could change any of these things potentially, because also fatigue plays a role. But I think that's stuff. Where is it? Progressive fatigue. So this is the one. So when on, all players will carry over fatigue from week to week and can be managed through player health and weekly strategy. If off, no fatigue will carry over from week to week and always be at full fatigue levels. Okay, so basically, wow, I didn't know this was on either. All right, but regardless, this is another thing that can cause the problem. I think that sometimes the CPU decides that because a player is fatigued, they're not going to be on every down or on the downs that they should be. So if you were setting up a franchise and you don't want this to be an issue, you can turn off progressive fatigue. So those are the two main things that can affect players being on the field. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do. I don't think I can play a game right now and show that he's going to be on the field again. But that's what the two things you're looking for. You want to make sure that the players in the managed staff, formation subs, and in every formation you want to make sure that the player that might not be appearing, that he's actually not in another position that he wouldn't be. I might not be saying it the best, but I'm kind of referring to what I did earlier, where because McCaffrey on, let's say, the shotgun formation and the 5 wide receiver trio, because he was on a wide receiver, as a wide receiver there, it's probably making the game think that, I don't know, it's probably making the game try to put him at 2 positions, and because that's not a thing, they just make him not be in the game. Like, again, he was in my depth chart, he's my number 1. There's no reason for him not to be in the game, and yet that's what I got. So, hope you liked the video. This is a quick one. I streamed it because I don't have a way to show this off. If you watched this and it helped you out, let me know. And I'll probably post a better version later on for the, like, to go in depth about what I'm talking about, where I show a player not be on the field and then I change the things around and then it'll be playing. So yeah, thanks for checking it out. If you like the content, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks. Oh yeah, and follow me on Twitch too. I have a Twitch channel. It's Dr. Zero _89. But just a plug. Alright.